Hello everyone. I created this channel to explain the hardest coding concepts in the most easiest way. And I hope you will learn one or two things during this video. That's my purpose. And today we are going to speak about why immutability is important in React and how we can be sure that we are always applying the right practice. Okay, so let me share my screen and let's begin. Now, let's begin with why immutability matter. React, first of all, when it is comparing, making checkups on the updates, what it does is it is comparing the previous and the current one by shallow equality checks. So basically, if this shallow equality doesn't deduct any changes, that will create a problem. And now, what is immutability? Immutable data, once it is created, it cannot be changed. And to make a change, like an update or create a new data, we need to make a copy basically and make our update or on this data. Now, why React needs immutability? Because as I told in the beginning, React compares references, not values. And if references are the same, React assumes no change. If references are different, React triggers a re-render only then. Now, let's see mutating an array, right? Like we have with our useState hook created a state and we have an array of to-dos. And in Click, if we want to change that array, to do so is not quite right because what we are doing is we are directly mutating the array. And so this to-do arrays reference is going to stay the same in the memory, right? Like we are not creating a new object here. So React is going to not pay attention to value, and it's just going to check the references. It will skip the re-render because in React point of view, there is no change has done. So what is the right way? A right way is always create a new array. Here, the spread operator is doing that for us. And we are creating a new array. And a new array means a new reference. So, and we do our changes on that new array. So when React now compares, it will be able to deduct the change because each time when we create a new object, that will produce a new reference in the memory. And the same goes with the objects, of course, arrays are objects in JavaScript. So in objects are object as well. The same procedure, we always, if we are mutating the objects, we always also create a reference and create a new copy of that object. So that will produce a reference. And in useState hook, using the useState hook, not creating a copy to our state is again not allow us to allow our application to make a new render, and that will create a bug. And again, for the React Memo is also going to skip, right, the rendering because if the props are not changed, it's not going to produce a re-render as well. And if the objects are quite complicated and creating a new reference is going to be such a big issue. What we can do is we can use a library like an Immer, and just behind the scenes, everything can continue as it is with no problem. And like, what are the takeaways? So whenever we are updating the states, we are always using tools like slice, map, or a spread operator to create a copy and make the changes on that state, not to the original array. Even if at the moment your application looks like it's not broken, it will definitely produce a bug. So I hope that helps. And if you will have any questions, I always read the comments. Please write your comments below. And please, please, please do not forget to like or subscribe. It really helps. And hope to see you in the next video.